Okay guys, we're back in the garage today. Today we're doing brakes. It's all about brakes. We have a lot of problem with brakes in these fucking things. When you're in the mud and you're in the dirt, brake pads do not last worth a shit. We got Colin's 18X3, and how many hours do you have on it? Or miles?
Miles? 250.
250 miles, ain't the OEM brake pads. Destroyed them. There was nothing left. They were right down to the pads.
And I'm on my second set.
So we're on the second set.
And the X3 brake pads are ballpark 70 bucks a set. And virtually nobody sells them. You got OEM, EBC, and race driven. And those are the three major brands that you can get. I'm sure China is going to pony up sooner or later, but you get what you pay for.
That being said, we've all used those shitty China pads which don't last longer than 10 seconds. So, the pads that we put on this in the second round were from Race Driven, and one of the few vendors, like Colin said. While we're on their website, they do offer this package, which is called the
Mud Rat Rotors.
The Mud Rat Rotors. So what this is basically a solid rotor versus the slotted rotors, which is not a very good picture, we'll show better later, that come with an OEM. With this package also comes a set of pads, front and rear, all 4 discs, and the cost was, what, 180 bucks?
180 bucks.
180 bucks. So that being said, 180 bucks, and you're paying like 70 bucks for pads anyway, so we're going to try this because we are in mud and shit constantly, and we're destroying brake pads, and anybody in Florida or in the South is doing the same thing. So we're going to give it a try. We're going to mount these up, see how it looks, and go from there. So we're hoping that these last, God, even a couple more rides longer would be great.
The reason for doing this is previous mud truck experience. Had a 5-ton mud truck, and I couldn't get a brand new set of pads to last one weekend. They were gone to steel, and I was basically hoping to stop by Sunday. And I had the slotted rotors on it, and it ate up pads. They were straight to steel because all the mud got in there, and it was veritable sandpaper. So I remade them into solid steel, and I was able to get 2 to 3 weekends out of the same setup. So when they came out with the solid rotors, I'm like, same concept, let's give it a shot.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give it a shot. So we're going to pull the wheels off, mount these things up. Should be pretty straightforward, but you know, we'll see how it goes. But we're looking at trying to save a few bucks here, and we'll do a review on it. And we're going out next weekend, Labor Day, to tear some shit up, and we'll see how they affect braking at all, whether it's going to make them stronger or they're shittier or whatever. But we'll give you a full update on what's going on with that.
And these pads that are on here right now have 1 weekend. 1 weekend only. So when we pull them out, I'm going to put the new pads on, but we'll put the calipers on the 1 weekend pads and just see how much meat got ate up in 1 weekend.
All right, cool. Let's get on it.
All right.
Okay, here's the difference in the rotors. That's OEM. And there's the Mud Rat, which is like, it's a solid. So like we're trying to keep the dirt out of there. So let's look at the brake pads before we even take them off. There's nothing on there.
We're supposed to have that.
We'll take them off to compare it, but that's just before we even take the caliper off, just so you guys know we're not fucking around.
Inside is way worse.
This is where's the light? One weekend. How many miles do you think?
50 miles max.
50 miles in the sand and the nastiness. So we're gonna pull them off. We'll compare them to the new ones, and we'll see how much see how bad they are. Okay, so here we go. We just pulled these off the right front. That's 1 weekend, 50 miles. That's a brand new pad. That's the one we just took off. Inner pad. brand new one. Ridiculous, right? Brand new, 50 miles. So
Right off the fucking bat.
oh, Jesus Christ. Pause. So for all intents and purposes, that's what it looks like. Nothing too exciting, but we're going to do an update at the ranch and see what we thought of performance-wise and whether it was effective. Okay guys, we're back in the garage. Mud rat. Brakes. Just got back from the weekend of riding, Labor Day weekend. We are going to now pull the wheel off, take a look, and see how the brakes did. We noticed zero performance increase on it, but that's not what we got. So we're gonna pull one wheel off, maybe pull the caliper off, take a look, see what kind of brake pad we got left. Put about 50 miles on the weekend in some wet, nasty, sandy, shitty Florida conditions, which usually just destroys these pads. So this is going to tell us what happened. What's the thoughts? Better, worse?
I'm going with not a lot of difference, but inside not so good. Outside great.
Focus.
Could be sand wedged up in the slide. We'll pull the other side for comparison.
Let's just pull the caliper.
I'm going to. But so these well, they made it a weekend. Those are as close to steel as you can get.
Yeah,
Lots on the outside, not much on the inside. That could be shit in the slide, but it's sealed, so I don't know.
Doesn't look like we didn't do anything wonderful.
Nope.
Let's pull the other side.
So, but this slide's just fine. So differences, if any. Sure as fuck can't be worse, you know. They don't look great either.
Nope. Pop them.
Insides. I don't think you need to pop it.
Yeah, pop it once, just for comparison's sakes.
Again, slide is perfectly fine.
It's fucking nothing, man.
I'm not taking these off. They fared a little better. They're a little, not a lot, over half done, easily.
Oh, the inside one's even more than half. Okay, so there you go. Not super impressed with the race-driven mud rat brake conversion. Would not recommend. We'll be sending this video to race-driven. We'll be asking them for what we should have did better, what we should have did different. This is $70 every time we go out and run 50 miles. It's not acceptable. But race-driven, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to give you a thumbs down on this one. We'll be in contact with you and let us know what you think. Thanks for watching. On to the next project.
Yeah.